Good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to 30 minutes of my day. I'm going to work in my own journal today for 30 minutes or however long I need. I do have a bit more work done on Mary. Her text block is ready. It's not finished being sewn or glued in yet, but very close. I'm still stumped on end pages. I thought I wanted to use those pages out of the book, but they're not making me happy. So I've been looking through I have some wrapping paper. I have some Art Nouveau patterned wrapping paper. I thought maybe even some more religious artwork. I'm looking it over, and I'm going to see what jumps out at me. But I do like the size of this book. This is going to be a very simple book. This is almost just ready to go. It's really just going to be a simple, elegant book ready for the next person to make it their own. I did put a little bit of lace up here at the head and the foot, and I think that's just perfect. I'm not feeling like any lace through here. I like the simplicity of that embossed border around it. I like the simplicity here. I'm liking it. So, leave well enough alone when you like something, right? And I have the papers for the wealthy donor in my paper press right now. So tomorrow, I'll get those out tomorrow. Good morning, Mrs. Cushman. I feel like she's a nosy neighbor. Sort of like Mrs. Kravitz on Bewitched. It's Mrs. Cushman watching what I'm doing in my journal. Pardon me. I have found a few things that sooner or later are going to go in my journal, but I don't know where yet. I just know I want to play with this. This little empty spot here is just calling out to me. Here's little Catherine. She's in her happier place now. She's not in the fiery flames of eternal damnation. Thank goodness. She's actually in a little happy place. It's not unlike Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, I bet. So she's fine in there. I did want to put a picture here. And hold on, let me cut this off. I have another picture from my family's photos that I've just printed off. Thankfully, with black and white photos, I have black ink in my printer. That's all I have. So I kind of like this. And I'm going to put it in, but I need to finish putting some other papers down around there. Oh, this picture, you might be wondering. So this is my happy place. This was my Uncle Willie's cottage up on Triple Bay Road, up on Georgian Bay. And that's my mom. And that's my brother, my oldest brother, Ernie. That's my dad. And my oldest son looks, my goodness, I feel like I'm looking in my oldest son's face right there. That's my Gran. You heard about Gran all December. She was quite a character. That's my older brother, Randy. That's my older brother, Mark. And then right there under that blouse is me. So I thought, I feel like putting that in the front of my book. So I'm sort of in the picture, but I don't have much of a view. So I'm going to get some papers and just finish going around the edge there. Yeah, where it is. Papers. Let's see. I'm here, don't worry. All right, I found a little found a little pile. There. And I need, oh, this is more of the deaths. I don't see any murdering. Oh, razor attack in delirium. Yeah, no, I'm not going to put on. All right. You and you. Now, did I turn my timer on? I'm not sure I did. Nope, I didn't. How much time have I got? Oh, I need to change this because I need what? I've already taken up 5 minutes doing nothing. All right, there we go. I'm set. All right. My desk workspace is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and things are piling up. Oh well. Okay. So, oh, I like that right off the bat. I might put that right there. Oh, that's from the Messiah. Comfort ye my people. I could put that right down there. Brush. There we go. Well, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. Doing okay. All the math stuff that I have to do is, I'm not enjoying it. And so I know I need to just get it over with so I can get past it. But it just does not make me happy. So I do a little bit every day, but then I put it aside because if I just sit and just do that, I don't want to do that. And there's nothing that's urgent. Even with my mother's paperwork, there's really nothing that's urgent that I can't just slowly and methodically work through and get it eventually done. Now I'm going to just brush you down a bit. Like that. This is a matte gel medium. And it really is, I must say, a genuine matte gel medium. It will have no shine when it's done. And that's quite nice. So, what do I want? Much ado about nothing. Oh, all right. I kind of like that. Come on. I want to put that there. I have this massive book of Shakespeare. It's literally got everything he ever wrote. And it must be that thick. I think I showed it to you once on a thrift haul because I just got it for a ridiculous price. And it's got some nice illustrations in it. Let's just put you there. I thought I wanted that to show, but it doesn't have the year, so I'm not so worried about it having to show. Now, what else? Now I saw, there we go. I saw a little moth there. I rather like that moth. Maybe I could put you down there. Caterpillar and a moth. Oh, that's a little bit, well, you know, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for. ominous. There, I really like that, but I might hold off and just use a bit of the common codfish. Maybe a little bit more Shakespeare. Oh yeah, there's, look, I tore one up. There's some really nice illustrations in it, but I want words. All right. I have some plans for this book. I have a few fun things, and then who knows? I guess we'll see what I'll be inspired to do. We'll see. But I thought, oh, I'm going to work on this for now. Then I'll go down and have some tea. Hubby has the day off today, so that's nice. We're going to go get groceries. I love having help with groceries. I really don't enjoy getting groceries. So it's nice to have him home and help with groceries. I wonder if I want put the family portrait there. I love this picture. This is always when they say, all right, go to your happy place. This cottage definitely is one of my happy places. I'm very lucky. I have many happy places. And this certainly is a childhood happy place for me. He wasn't even my uncle per se. He was a business associate of my father, Uncle Willie. But he was one of those business associates that eventually just became a very good friend. He was a very, very sweet man. And as I mentioned, my dad ran the printing department for Excelsior Life Insurance. And Uncle Willie worked for Bunton Reed Papers. I like that. So that's how they sort of got to know each other. And then I don't know how it ever came up, but, you know, Uncle Willie said, if you ever need somewhere to go, I got a cottage on Georgian Bay. You're welcome to use it anytime. Well, I'm glad that our family did, because it was just a lovely cottage in a beautiful area. It was a bare bones cottage. It had a biffy out in the back. You had to walk out there to use the washroom. There was no hot water. We had to heat it up. It was basically camping, only in a wood shack. But I think that's also what made it wonderful. It was just a really great place. Got some wrinkles trying to happen here, so I'm just pushing down using the brush. Yeah, it had an outhouse, and maybe that's where my love of outhouses happened. I don't know, because I'm one of those few people on the face of this earth that really doesn't mind an outhouse. It doesn't bother me. Now, fortunately, I'm just giving that some pressure. Fortunately, we had thunder mugs under the bed for at night. There, I don't want to paint that too much more because I can see I'm pulling up the ink off of this is just inkjet, it's not laser. So it's actually doing pretty good considering. Now, I actually want fresh because I don't want gray all over this. Let's get a fresh brush. Yeah, anyhow. It was a nice place to spend vacations. I like that. I don't mind fingerprints in this. Like I said, that's a little thick. See the grays coming off? This book's just for me. So that's all right. I'm just going to, you know what? It's black and white photo anyways, so that's okay. And I can still see who they are. There. That looks nice. All right, I'm going to pause for a second and just give these a rinse. Okay, so we're good. I just want to I don't know. I love this tissue paper. I'm trying to think if I want to put in. Although that's quite nice just the way it is. Oh, here's an interesting thing I noticed while I was washing brushes and looking this over. This is kind of cute. So right here it says Beatrice because this is from Much Ado About Nothing. And actually my grand's name was Beatrice. So I like when things like that work out. I don't know if I feel like, I must feel like I'd like a tree. Let me go grab a book on trees and see if I can put a tree in there. I've got black and white pictures of trees, but I'd rather have some color. This is a little book. It's not very big. Sorry, I'm still here. Well, maybe there'll be some trees in this backyard books of birds. Oh, hello. Waxwings. I love cedar waxwings. They're so pretty. It's a really nice book. Those leaves are nice. I could cut out those leaves. Maybe I've got some leaves in my little envelope already cut out. Little hummingbirds. All right, maybe I should pause the camera because I'm wasting camera time humming and hawing. All right, hold on. All right, this was the best I could do. I felt like some greenery. And I feel like maybe I could put those on either side. How's this doing for dry? Oh, not bad. I kind of like what it did to it. I like that it sort of blended it right back into the background. All right, let's fussy cut some trees. Now, I may tear around the leafy parts. Let's see. Who knows, right? Who knows? Just craving a little bit of color since both sides are black and white. Let's see. All right, that's coming along. There we go. And then I still have a few more trees I could get into if I need to. So let's see. Oh, I don't want to cover up Bran and Randy. Oh, that's okay. I could put it on a little. Let me pull this in a bit because I don't want Randy covered up. That works. That works. All right, let's give this a bit of a rough edge. All right, now, next tree, because if I can, I'd like to put one over there. Let's see. I wonder if I should pause while I cut this so I don't waste time. I'm going to fussy cut this. Don't worry, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm happy with the trees. Hold on. So one can go on. Oh, hold on, don't want to cover up Gran. There we go. One can go there. And then this one turned out okay, and it can go there, like that. I like it, but it needs, guess what? It needs some ink. So I'm just going to, man, I'm regretting. I thought I wanted to not have the core show, but I should have, but I'm not going to. I don't want to make the tree any smaller, so I'm not going to re-tear the edge, but I will go along this edge like that, because you'll still see some core of the paper where I've cut as well. Yeah, I'm probably going to tear again, and then I will tear it the correct way so that the core shows. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, when I get to that point, I'll show you what I mean. Because there's two ways to tear papers. One so the inner core shows, and there's another way so that it doesn't show. And they both have their advantages. And I usually prefer the core showing because the core, the ripped core, when you're dealing with glossy paper, will accept ink better than glossy paper. Glossy paper and ink don't get along. There we go. All right, so now I'm thinking, so here we go. See what I mean? You can see the white when I pull it towards me. Whereas if I was tearing it that way, you wouldn't see the core. But I don't mind that showing. And I'm going to ink that. I'm going to ink that white edge. So in case you're thinking, ooh, Catherine, that white edge is not attractive. It's going to get some nice walnut. Or no, gathered twigs. This is not walnut. This is gathered twigs. Don't be doing that. All right. Do I like that? Yes. Okay. Let's do it. I don't want to get gel medium on the other side, but I'm just going to go down this whole side with it real quick. That way I can just plop on my tree. Make sure Gran and Randy aren't covered up. There we go, that's good. They look good. There. Like that, so it doesn't glue down to the back of the page. Now this one, I think I'm going to have to tear along here. Because if you're going to go there, yes. So again, I think I want the core showing, and I'm going to ink it. There, okay. Well, I had to hunt high and low, and I went through a few National Geographics looking for trees, just trees. Who'd have thought? So I found it in an old master's book of art. So there's people having a picnic in the park. I'll use them in something else. There we go. So inking up that raw edge, and then that is going to go right. Hold on, let me move it over so make sure you can see. That is going to go there, like that. And then I can just wrap those around. There's lots of room. This is where I had to do a little mending already. I don't know how long this book will last. It's my first attempt at it, and I already know things that I would do differently now in making an altered book. I've been just watching and watching and watching other artists working in altered books, and I already have some ideas on things I would like to do differently to maybe help make it not fall apart so quickly and easily. Because of course you're just dealing with wet, 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 wet in a book that wasn't intended to have wet, 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 wet. So come on, you go around the corner. You don't want to. Let's get you soaked. Then you will. Oh, rats, I got some on here. Well, fortunately it's matte. Boy, that was good quality paper, this painting. I should have used my art glitter glue. Art glitter glue would hold it down like that. There, now it's doing it. Okay, okay, I hear you. How am I? 31 minutes. Well, you know what? We got a lot done. That's not too bad. Next time I will go in with art glitter glue on something like this, and then maybe go over it with matte medium, or whatever medium I choose, or maybe Mod Podge. We'll see. All right, let me stand up and show you this, and then I'll tell you that I hope you have a great rest of your day. There we go. So there's the family at the cottage. There's the trees, because the cottage's name was Silver Birches. Ooh, there's me. And ooh. Okay, I like that. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me today. And go out there and carpe diem. We'll talk soon. Bye.